let's discuss the spiritual goal of non-identification or non-attachment and how it's achieved through changing our relationship with our mind. So let me explain. Our suffering stems not from life experiences, but from our identification with them. We believe what is perceived as success defines us, and that perceived setbacks diminish us. We allow the thinking mind to determine our worth. Learning to exist without this automatic identification opens the door to genuine freedom. Identification or attachment is the process of believing that experiences are who we are. When a challenge arises, you believe the thinking mind when it says, I am failing. When success occurs, you believe the mind as it says, I am successful. This belief that you are the thinking mind creates automatic identification and suffering because it binds your sense of self to things that are constantly changing and impermanent. The watch practice of the watch and flow method teaches you to have experiences without identifying with the outcomes or the mind itself. You will learn to see success and failure as just perceptions and objects appearing in your awareness, and not as your identity. When your watch experiences come and go are impermanence, you will naturally recognize that you are not the thinking mind, but the awareness that knows and watch. This recognition is liberating because it frees you from being controlled by the ever-changing nature of impermanence. Non-identification doesn't mean becoming detached or not caring. This is a misunderstanding. When you are not identified with the thinking mind, you actually become more effective in life because you are not clouded by the distortions of ego and self-concern. Meaning, while having experiences, you recognize true self as the space in which experiences happens. You can have favorable or non-favorable results without being defined or consumed by them. The flow aspect of the watch and flow method emerges naturally from this state of non-identification. When you are not identified with success or failure, your actions come from a place of clarity and wisdom instead of conditioned patterns of what is perceived as achievement or failure. In a non-attachment state, you are not trying to protect or enhance your ego identity because you are no longer believing that you are the thinking mind, which over time has become the false image of self. Every perception we have is a creation of the thinking mind. All that which is constantly changing and fleeting, such as outcomes, perceptions, and even a thinking mind, equals impermanence. And we must remember, all that which is impermanent cannot be relied upon. I hope this is understood. Until next time.